Welcome to Imagine News. I'm Daniel Theophanitis here with Ashley Cosby.
Good evening. Our top stories tonight: the cure to cancer and another Canadian soldier killed in Iraq.
During the first week of November, Canadian scientists traveled to the Amazon rainforest to test plants for medicines. After years and years of searching for the cure to cancer, it was finally found. The Amazon rainforest has been the home for most of our medicines used today, and there was no surprise when the cure to cancer was found only kilometers away from the cure to the common cold. Scientists decided to test the plant because of its red and white leaves that separate it from the average plant. Plain curiosity of Canadian scientists is the reason why millions of cancer patients around the world are going to be relieved of their pain. By simply eating the stem of the red and white plant, cancer cells are immediately killed, and it is only a few days before the patient is back to 100% health. It is a painless and non-expensive procedure, and scientists say that the plant can live anywhere, so they will be easily accessible all around the world for people who are diagnosed. This may be the greatest thing that has ever happened in the world. We have Canadian scientists to thank.
Thank you, Daniel. Cameron Brady, 26-year-old Canadian soldier from Toronto, Ontario, was killed yesterday while piloting his helicopter. He was in Baghdad, Iraq, and going to drop off supplies to the Canadian base when Iraqi soldiers invaded. He was shot at and was killed immediately when the helicopter blew up. He was married for 3 years with 2 young children. His captain had this to say: Cameron was an excellent soldier. He was very patriotic and always wanted to make sure everyone had what they needed. When we needed supplies, he jumped at the chance to be able to fly out and get us some. Since he was one of the few trained to fly, I let him go. It is a very routine procedure, but as soon as the Iraqis were seen, we knew we didn't have a very good chance. 3 other American soldiers were killed, but everyone else is fortunately all right. Well, hopefully not too many other soldiers get killed, but at least they are fighting for something worthwhile. Hopefully we get the job done soon and can get out of there. Thank you.
On the morning of November 8th, Toronto schools and bus personnel were in complete shock. Witnesses say they saw a bus run 8 red traffic lights and 3 stop signs while having children in the seats. Police chased the bus for 20 minutes before it ran into a convenience store just minutes from the school. Once police investigated the scene, they found several empty beer bottles under the bus driver's seat, and he was immediately arrested for drunk driving. The children on the bus were extremely frightened, and they were lucky to come out of the crash with only minor injuries. Witnesses of the speeding bus said that it looked like he didn't even have his eyes open when he was driving, and that is why the driver ran so many red traffic lights. Police won't reveal to the public the name of the impaired bus driver because he is still being questioned, and further details will become available later in the investigation. The hearing for this case starts early December, where the impaired bus driver will most likely be charged with drunk driving.
I have Ryan Bowles with a story about the Magic Card Kids. Ryan?
The Magic Card Kids, aka MCK, that usually reside in the cafeteria at lunch, have decided to form a group that will be dedicated to playing Magic Cards and get other people to join the group. They will meet every Tuesday and Thursday in the room 412. These kids are obviously the cool kids in Brooklyn High School. If you want to join the group, then talk to Sean Weller. All you need is some Magic cards and some after-school time. I'm Ryan Bowles.
Misha Barton was driving back to her hotel when she ran a red light downtown Toronto. She ended up hitting a 54-year-old woman named Delilah Lady. Barton had been shooting her new film, and she had had a 10-hour shooting day. Police say there were small traces of alcohol in her system, and she was clearly fatigued. Her trial will be held on November 20th, 2007. An eyewitness had this to say: Barton's car came flying through the intersection as if she didn't even see the lights. Delilah was driving through legally when Misha's car collided. It was scary. Family is grieving, and police are dealing with the situation. It has been said that there are many people worried that Misha Barton will not get the proper punishment because she is a celebrity. Judges have said that they will consider everything, and no bias will be considered an option, and that everyone will be treated equally in the trial.
Was it your boys?
And now we go back to Ryan Bowles with a sports story.
Go.
This Sunday will be an epic day for the NFL. The New England Patriots 8-0 and the Indianapolis Colts 7-0 will be facing off in what is said to be the biggest regular season game in 30 years. It will be the first time that 2 undefeated teams will play each other this late in the season in NFL history. The Indianapolis Colts go into Indianapolis this week with one of the best teams in NFL history. Despite losing key players Cato June, Tarek Glenn, and Nick Harper from their Super Bowl winning team through free agency and retirement, players like Jason David, Freddie Kehoe, and Tony Ugo have stepped up to play so the Colts can stay as good as they have been. The main reason they are still a good team is because of the star play of quarterback Peyton Manning and the consistency of Marvin Harrison, Joseph Adai, and Reggie Wayne. This will help them win on Sunday. The New England Patriots, on the other hand, have only gained over the offseason. They acquired the hard-hitting free safety Brandon Merriweather in the draft in April, and Junior Seau, who has 1,800 career tackles, is back from injury. And the extremely fast and strong outside linebacker, Adalius Thomas, from conference rivals, the Baltimore Ravens. Add them to a defense that already includes Rodney Harrison, Teddy Bruschi, and Asante Samuel. It is a defense that should be feared by every team in the NFL. The scary thought is that defense isn't even a strong point of the team. With as much talent as the Patriots have, it is virtually impossible to stop them. The offensive line has been playing together for 3 years. Tom Brady was good before, but he actually has weapons like speed-burning tight end Ben Watson, playmaking ability of Wes Welker, and the all-around abilities of receiver Randy Moss. I think the Patriots win a close game that will see a lot of scoring and big plays throughout. It will be a game for the ages. I'm Brian Bowles with today's sports story. Back to you, Ashley.
Thank you, Ryan. Now to Amy Claire with a happier story for the night.
Late last night, a heartwarming miracle occurred. Two twins who had been separated for 15 years are now reunited. Jesse and Amber Saunders were separated at age 9 when their home in Hawaii burnt down. Both parents perished in the flames, and Amber was thought to have also died. Jesse was taken to an orphanage after they found the wreckage, while Amber was found by an elderly couple. James Carlos, Amber's boyfriend of 3 years, was the man who arranged the entire thing. He went shopping alone on Saturday and bumped into Jessie. He mistook her for Amber, however then realized who it was, since Amber had told him stories. He told her who he was, and they planned dinner for last night. Both girls were overcome with emotion to have a piece of their family back. Just goes to show you that happy endings do exist. Back to you, Ashley.
Thanks for watching Imagine News. I'm Daniel Theophanitis.
And I'm Ashley Kelsby.
Have a great day.